How to make a cauliflower and feta cheese pot.
Secondary school. So notice, all of those are serious contenders. Culture, there are some outstanding establishments there that you've just listed there. Absolutely. As you've listed, I don't mean these days, evidence of alcohol. Yes. All right. Which high school do you attend? Ronaldo Senior Secondary. Number 2, Senior Secondary. Do you have any checking out?
Yes, we are back with food videos because we only changed the narrative with the UWC fast and flat run, as you have seen. But here you are looking at lovely cauliflower that was added into this moer-bay pot of food. And basically you saw the raw ingredients that went in, figuratively and literally. Another word for this is basically your apparatus, and you will see the meaning at the end. And basically here we have everything chopped up. As you know by now, here at the Wyman, the preparation is most important, being organized before you start any job. And yes, food is a job. So defrosting for me in the microwave is basically putting it in its normal cooking setting, because we all know defrosting takes forever to actually defrost. So do apologize for the little bit of cookness on the chicken. And we're showing you basically the apparatus, and here you can see now the onions is always what goes in first, and it will be braised. And then you can actually braise a little more if you want to and add your butter. Butter also gives your food a nice distinctive taste. And once again, this is just a moer-bay pot. You know, we find anything that we have and we're moer-bay. And basically you will see now what we mean by that. Have you ever had a pot of food with feta in? So try something new, but also don't be ridiculous, is what we try here at the Wyman. So the chicken is now all chopped up, and we actually had some fillet chicken that we got in our sauce, and also a thigh or someone that we chopped up. And the bones will just go for the dogs, we don't waste anything. And here you can see now the spices that is going on, and we're just using 2 basic simple spices, and that is garam masala and Cajun spice. Those are the 2. We do apologize if the name is a bit faded. It's not that the spice is old. You know, people always come at you for these small things. So just be lekker, man, you know. Don't now judge the pots of whatever and the stuff. You're going to see a 360 pot now that can actually rotate, which makes making food nice and easy. Maybe I should actually make this at the Wyman and sell pots like this. But just don't judge me, just be lekker. So here now, obviously salt is the most important thing. And we have mentioned in our videos before that there is 3 ingredients that is most important. You need salt and pepper, which is number 1. You need something acidic, and you need something sweet. So trying to multitask once again, giving you POV, with the phone in the one hand and the camera in the other hand. So just showing you also now that we do obviously have music playing, because you can't have a good vibe or make nice food without a vibe. You need a vibe in whatever you do. Even me making this video now, I'm also listening to radio, but obviously need to pause it when I'm doing the voiceover. Otherwise you'll hear the radio. So first make the environment around you enjoyable before you have to get into work mode, because this is considered work for me. So you're trying something new with the cauliflower, and obviously here now the mushrooms and the feta is going in, and definitely giving free publicity, or let me rather call it a publicity stunt, to Heart or someone, as you heard, right? And it would be nice if they could comment, you know, if some credits back, but I doubt it will happen. But anyway, you need a vibe, like I say, to do whatever it is you're doing, whether it's radio you're listening to or so on, but make it enjoyable and you enjoy work. And here you can see the different angles. You see here at the Wyman, we show you behind the scenes. We don't waste any footage. Everything gets captured. So that is why we change an additive, change, things a bit. And we also hope we're not going to get copyright now with these things. But one thing I can mention is that we had a problem here that it became too watery, as you can see, even though we threw the thickening special ingredient, as you can see over here, the powder. So luckily we can change this to something, and we thought fast, and we're going to name it a dal chicken curry, let's say, cheese curry. But anyway, so we just luckily had some wraps laying around, and we just basically tore up a whole wrap, tried to get it in a tortilla type thing, and just made our simple presentation here, or rather just supper. So we are going to be changing the topic to how to fixing things now once again, moving away from food, and now we're going to just start with, or rather let's surprise you.
More how-to videos link in thy bio.